Hi guys, I'm here to bring you your This Week at Axis video for the week of August 18th to August 22nd. So we are going to be continuing with our 3-rep max strength cycle. As a reminder, all the percentages that I'm going to say for our movements are based off of your 3-rep max that hopefully you set at the end of July. And if you do not have one, that's okay. The coach will work with you to help you figure out what you should be doing for the week. Overall though, you should be going heavier than you did last week because this week we are going to be doing 5 sets of 4 reps, starting at 75% of our 3-rep max and then building up to 90% of our 3-rep max for the final 2 sets. So on Monday, we're going to back squat, and then after we back squat, we have 4 rounds for time of 8 Bulgarian split squats and a 200-meter suitcase carry. So the Bulgarian split squats are going to be done with the kettlebell held in the goblet position. You can scale the weight of the kettlebell or you can use no weight on the Bulgarian split squats. And then you will take your kettlebell and you will hold it in your left hand for 100 meters, so down to the sign, and then you'll switch to your right hand and come back into the garage for the other 100 meters. And the way we'll do the split squats, since it's 4 rounds, for rounds 1 and 3, you'll do all 8 on your left leg. And then for rounds 2 and 4, you will do all 8 on your right leg. So again, to scale this, you can scale the weight. You can do lunges instead of Bulgarian split squats. If you can do weighted lunges, try to do weighted lunges to add the extra challenge. Or you can do step-ups. Again, if you can do weighted step-ups, try to do weighted step-ups. Then on Tuesday, we're going to do 5 minutes of work, 2 minutes of rest, times 4. So in your 5 minutes, you're going to do a 400-meter run, 20 alternating dumbbell snatches, and then in the remaining time of your 5 minutes, you're going to do as many sit-ups as you can. And your score is going to be the number of reps of sit-ups you do each round. So make sure you keep track of those because there should be 4 spots in SugarWOD for you to log the number of reps that you do. To scale this, if you need to scale the run to a 200-meter run, you can, and you can scale the weight of the dumbbell as needed for those dumbbell snatches. On Wednesday, we're going to bench press, and then after we bench press, we have an AMRAP 11 of 8 dumbbell bent over rows, 8 dumbbell push-ups, and 4 strict pull-ups. Again, these dumbbell push-ups do not count towards your 30 for the day. So just like last Wednesday, we're going to be doing a lot of push-ups. Totally fine. Anyway, you can scale the weight as needed. The RX weight for this one is 55-35 because it's only 8 reps for the bent over rows. So try to make it a little bit more of a challenging weight than you'd usually go for, as long as your form is good. That's the most important part. For the push-ups, you can scale them to strict push-ups. So the whole point of dumbbell push-ups is increasing the range of motion that you have to go through to get your chest and nose to the floor. So if you can't get your chest and nose to the floor, do strict push-ups with proper form, getting that chest and nose to the floor, or you can do box push-ups. Try to use a lower box height, make those box push-ups more challenging. And then for the strict pull-ups, you can do banded pull-ups or 8 ring rows. On Thursday, we are going to be doing snatches, power snatches, actually. So we're going to do this EMOM style again. So every minute on the minute for 10 minutes, you're going to do 3 power snatches. And the whole point of doing this EMOM style is to start light and then build slowly. You don't have to build if you don't want to. If you just want to stay light and work on technique, that's totally fine. But start light and slowly build. You should not be hitting close to your top set like minute 5. You should be hitting that minute 8 or 9. So you'll start with that. Then we have 5 rounds for time of 10 goblet squats, a 400-meter run, and 10 kettlebell curls. And there's going to be an 18-minute time cap on this workout. To scale, you can scale the distance of the run, and you can also scale the weight of the kettlebell. And then lastly, on Friday, we're going to deadlift, and after we deadlift, we will be doing an EMOM 10 of 12 kettlebell snatches and 40 double unders. So the kettlebell snatches will be 6 on your weak arm. For most of you, that's your left arm, and then 6 on your strong arm. You can scale the weight of the kettlebell as needed. You could scale to dumbbell snatches if you need to, but don't be scared to just try the kettlebell snatches and learn how to do them. And we can scale the double unders to 40 singles or 30 seconds of jump roping if you're still getting the hang of jump roping. But that is all I have for your workouts for the week. I hope you guys have a great week of training. And as usual, if you have any questions, reach out to accessstrengthtraining@gmail.com. Thanks, and have a great week.